And because it is so important to address the here and now, to touch people in their lives today, the Alberta Liberal Caucus this spring will bring in a series of bills to improve everyday life for Albertans immediately. Because regional municipal planning and development is in such disarray, our Shadow Minister for Municipal Affairs and Housing, Dave Taylor, will introduce our Sustainable Communities Act. Because we need to ensure ongoing supply of water, this spring, our Shadow Minister for the Environment, David Swan, will introduce legislation to strengthen management of Alberta's water. Because Albertans are tired of being held hostage to groups like utility marketers and need help with things like landlord and tenant conflicts, Mo El Salhi, our Shadow Minister of Justice, will introduce the Consumer Advocate Act to bring in real help. Because so many Alberta families are caught in a province ranked near the bottom of the country for childcare, Wes Mather, our Shadow Minister for Children's Services, will introduce the Child Care Accountability and Accessibility Act to establish targets for the creation of new childcare spaces. Because parents in Alberta are sick and tired of soaring school fees for everything from books to computers, Jack Flaherty, our Shadow Minister for Education, will introduce the Restriction on School Fees and Fundraising Act, ensuring that public education is properly supported from public sources. Because the gaming industry in Alberta is multiplying into every corner of our lives, it seems, Maurice Tougas will sponsor a bill to establish an all-party committee to review every aspect of gaming in Alberta, from the role of volunteers to social problems to best management practices. Because the citizens of any democracy have a right to know what their government is doing, Bharat Agnihotri will sponsor a bill to reverse the Conservatives' shocking laws that hide the results of internal audits from the public for 15 years. What are the Conservatives so frightened of? And because the best way to sustain our healthcare system is to protect the health of Albertans, Laurie Blakeman, our Shadow Minister for Health and Wellness, will introduce a bill requiring health impact assessments of major government initiatives, much as we already do environmental and social impact assessments. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the legislative highlights for the Alberta Liberal Caucus. It is ambitious, because Alberta is an ambitious province. It reaches for the stars because Albertans reach for the stars. It lays the foundation for a sustainable, prosperous, and compassionate province because Albertans are demanding a sustainable, prosperous, and compassionate future.